Good morning, Fresh Baked. Welcome back to another episode of the Best of Disney Baked Fresh Daily. I am your host, David Erickson, and I'm here to show you today what's happening at Disneyland. Because you know what? There is a lot going on today. We've got kind of an interesting show lined up for you guys this week. It's going to be a split day. It's going to be me here alone half the day for today, like until about noon or so. And then Romy and I will be back together tomorrow, Sunday, for a rather rare appearance on a Sunday. But we've got things to do. That's why we're splitting the days up. Now, this morning I got here Apple time for rope drop. As a matter of fact, that's where we're heading right now, down Main Street to get ready for that rope drop. And it's going to be an interesting scene for you guys. If you haven't been paying attention to the Disneyland news lately, you're gonna be in for a bit of a shock. But before we go to rope drop, I've got a Starbucks gift card that's burning a hole in my pocket, and I'm going to head into here into Market Bucks to get me a cup of coffee. What do you say? Let's take a look at some of the goodies they have here while we wait for our coffee. Look at that. A salted caramel square. That is like my wish for the perfect treat right there. I may have to come back and get one of those. They have pretty good breakfast here too. I've had both the bacon Gouda ciabatta and the sausage breakfast sandwich. Those are both really good. And you can get some regular croissants, some muffins, coffee cake, nice. And look, Mickey-shaped strawberry shortbread cookie. What in the world? I think I've seen that before. Oh my goodness. That looks amazing. I, however, have opted for just a regular black coffee for me, just a grande coffee. I don't like any of that foo-foo stuff typically, although I do like a pumpkin spice or vanilla caramel from time to time. Anyway, we've got 6 minutes to go until rope drop, and if your eyes are picking that up, that's the Sleeping Beauty Castle right now, covered in scaffolding and tarps. Oh my God, let's get a closer look at this. By the way, while I was in Starbucks, I took a look back in the corner there because I like to check out the old-fashioned stove that they have in there, and I was made aware of this box right here that it's like a letter box, and there's actual letters in there. I don't know how many of them are legit, but if you open it up, you can see that there's letters. It's pretty neat. So there is your rope drop scene here at the hub at about 5 minutes to 8. Just about ready to drop the rope. Kind of quiet this morning, you guys. Actually, this is a positive sign, I guess, in my opinion, is that normally the rope drops are a little more crowded than this. There's nobody here at the at the Fantasyland portion of the rope drop waiting, and that's because it doesn't look very inviting, does it? But you can still go into Disneyland. As a matter of fact, we'll be cruising over there at some point today, and we're going to get a closer look at that's what our rope drop is going to be this morning, is to get a look at that castle. And oh my goodness, that's a nightmare. But yeah, so the crowds aren't quite showing up yet, but we're ready. We're anticipating. But yeah, we're looking forward to that wonderful sound of them inviting you into the park. But walk, don't run, okay, guys? Just mind your Disneyland manners.
All of us in the Magic Kingdom are delighted to have you as our guests today. Whether this is your first visit or your 100th, we welcome you to join our Disney family. Now it's time to begin your journey of fantasy and wonder in our many lands.
They're doing the announcement on only a couple of the speakers. I can't hardly hear it. They've got music playing on some of the other speakers.
Memories that will last a lifetime. Thank you, and may you enjoy your day in this magical place called Disneyland.
I had to get right next to the speaker. There they go. All right, let's follow this for a little bit, huh? You can kind of feel it a little bit. There's people so excited about what's about to come. There are some runners, some sprinters, some brisk walkers. But you know what? I gotta see this castle. I'm sorry, guys. So there it is, up close and personal. You got, like I said, you got the scaffolding all over and the tarp covering it. That's probably the area that they're working on. If you saw the announcements from last, Thursday, I think. They're going to be decorating the castle with like diamonds. It's going to be all sparkly and stuff, and I presume it's going to be only at night where you'll be able to see that, but it's going to be kind of a bummer because that's not until May 22nd, you guys. The 60th starts May 22nd, so I don't know if we're going to have to look at this for the next, 4 months? I hope not. What I was thinking perhaps was something like what they do at Small World, where instead of, putting up the lights, you know, from scratch every year, they put in these little placeholders for the lights that stay up all year. You can't see them hardly without really looking closely. They put up the placeholders for the lights so that, you know, all they have to do is when the season starts, they just go in and they put the lights in and everything is good. So that's the only part they have to do. Hopefully, maybe that's what they're doing here is they're going to put the little placeholders for the diamonds, and then when it gets closer to May 22nd, they'll just plug the diamonds in. And that way they'll be able to reveal the castle, you know, after they're done putting in the stuff. So I don't know, I'm just hoping that this isn't going to be like this forever. And I've been staring at this castle now for almost 2 minutes, and I'm very, very sad. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to look at that, you know, being here every week and having that bum me out so much. That's going to be tough, you guys. Well, we're not ready to get into the park quite yet. We're back here at Town Square because I got something else to show you. Right here on Town Square, you'll find that the Disneyland Railroad is not in operation today, and not going to be for a while. You know, it's funny when you look at the refurb schedule and you see Matterhorn, you know, on the list and Disneyland Railroad, you're like, oh, okay, that's a bummer that they're not going to be here. It's when you get here that it really sinks in. I don't like this. I don't like seeing these. I want to go up there. Can I at least go up there, please, so I can look down Main Street and see the castle under refurb. Oh my God! You know, we got to pick up my mood here. Before we get in the park, I need something to pick me up. Maybe this horse-drawn streetcar will do the trick. Good morning.